stop! Enough already, isn't it time we go paperless? This episode of the Infinite Thinking Machine is sponsored by CUE, the K-12 High-Speed Network, and the San Francisco School of Digital Filmmaking. Woohoo! One of my favorite hacks for the paperless classroom is made possible through an awesome web service called If This, Then That, or IFTTT for short. As my fellow propeller heads know, if-then statements are commonly used in formulas like spreadsheets. It's a simple way of saying, if this condition is true, then do some task. If this, then that has taken this concept to the world of Web 2.0 apps by making it super easy for non-programmers like me to mix and match their favorite web services. For example, I can give it commands like, if I post a picture to Instagram, then put a copy of the image in my Dropbox folder. If I favorite a video on YouTube, then paste the link to a Google spreadsheet. If this, then that calls these recipes, and they are super easy to create. How easy? I never thought you'd ask. Cue the music, Stacy. I think the fastest way to get started with if this, then that is to browse their library of existing recipes and just fill out the form. This usually involves activating the channels required to make it work. Here's a cool one. Save your Facebook links to Evernote. For this one, I need to activate my Facebook and Evernote accounts. And presto, it's all set up. Cool, right? Now let's create one from scratch. In this one, I'm creating a new recipe that creates a new Google Doc every time one of my students sends me an email from their mobile phone. Why? Well, most kids don't have laptops at school, but they almost all have a mobile phone. So at the end of class, I asked them to send me an email with an answer to their lab question. That's pretty easy to do on a phone, but what's not easy is organizing all of those in Gmail. That's why I have if this, then that, copy the message to a separate Google Doc where I can organize them, read them, and collaborate with the students. So here's how I set mine up. I went to Create and move down the page using their simple step-by-step forms to create triggers and actions. First, I set up my if statement. If an email is sent to my inbox with the title Lab Conclusion. Next, I set up my then trigger. Then populate a Google Doc in a specific folder with the body of the email. Done. Myself and my students can now turn emails into collaborative documents. I know it may seem tricky, but remember, if I can do it, so can you. And with if this, then that, the possibilities of going paperless are truly infinite. Looking for more great ideas? Check out infiniteThinking.org to catch all previous episodes, as well as links to everything featured in this show. And if you've got mad love for the ITM, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Twitter and Facebook. And remember, you are the Infinite Thinking Machine.
You are the Infinite Thinking Machine.